is our guides to standards and tolerances. So good news is with this particular book, we've just got some tabs across the top and then tabs down the side, and we are done tonight. So first up, we'll do, like we've done before, we'll do the tabs across the top. So you will notice that we have a few tabs across the top. We've got tabs here and we've got one down here. So this tab down here on its own that says Appendix A is the first one we're going to deal with. And that Appendix A is going to go almost at the back, pretty much page 69. That's where Appendix A is going. I'm just going to put this on the outside tab corner. Then what I'm going to do, the next tab that I'm doing across the top, I'm going to bring it back out. So we're going to do our tabs across the top. So the next tab we're doing across the top is going to be on page 35. So a long way in. So on page 35, I'm putting in 3 tabs. I'm putting in timber stairs. I'm putting in stump plumbness, and I'm putting allowance for timber shrinkage. Those 3 tabs I'm going to run across the top here. So I'm going to go back out to the outside corner for the first one, put that there, and then run my other 3 next to it. So I've got timber stairs, I've got stump plumbness, and I've got allowance for timber shrinkage, all on page 35 of the Guide to Standards and Tolerances. After that, then I'm going to move into page 31. Page 31, I'm just putting in the tab of herp end alignment. Herp end alignment is going in on page 31 in your Guides to Standards and Tolerances. So herp end alignment. After herp end alignment, we're going to page 27 for table tolerances masonry. So that is page 27 for tab tolerance masonry. That's where I have that, tab tolerance masonry. And that is on page 27, followed by moving to page 25. Page 25, we're putting 2 in. We're putting in damage to masonry and cracks in concrete. Damage to masonry and cracks in concrete on page 25. Still moving across the top and working our way into the spine of the book. So we've got 2 on page 25. We've got damage to masonry and cracks in concrete. After cracks in concrete, we're moving to page 23. Page 23, we're putting in 1 tab. We're putting in slab levels. Slab levels on page 23. Page 23 for slab levels. Page 23, slab levels, followed by page 21, which is for site drainage. Site drainage on page 21. Site drainage on page 21. After page 21, we go to page 17. On page 17, we're putting in 2 tabs. We're putting in building care and recycled materials. Building care and recycled materials, both on page 17. So we've got building care and recycled materials on page 17. After page 17, I go to page 15, and this is for my tab viewing position. Viewing position is going in on page 15. And after page 15, I go to page 13 for my final tab across the top, which is measurements of tolerances. Measurements of tolerances is where I am putting that particular book. Okay, so we've got those tabs across the top. All we've got to do is add tabs up the side and we are done. So what we're going to do is shoot back out to page 67. Page 67. And on page 67, we're putting in 4 tabs. We're putting in handover. We're putting in maintenance. We're putting in cleaning. And we're putting in termite damage. So we've got 4 tabs to start off on page 67. So starting down the bottom corner and working my way up. So 4 tabs. So I've got handover. I've got maintenance. All this is on page 67. I've got cleaning. And I've got termite damage. So 4 tabs to start off on page 67. So after page 67, we move into page 63 for pools and spas. Page 63, 1 tab, pools and spas. So pools and spas are there on page 63. After page 63, we move to 61 for 1 tab, timber flooring. Page 61, timber flooring is the tab. So timber flooring is there on our page 61. After page 61, we roll to page 59 for wet areas. Wet areas in page 59. Wet areas, page 59. After 59, we go to 57 for paint. Paint is on page 57. Page 57 for paint. After our paint on page 57, we're going to page 55 for tiling. Page 55 is for tiling. Page 55 for tiling. After page 55 for tiling, page 53, we're putting in 2 tabs. We're putting in our ceiling around bench tops and internal fixing quirks. So, yep, ceiling around bench tops, internal fixing quirks are both on page 53. So after page 53, we go to 51 for plaster. Page 51 for plaster. Okay, so page 51 is plaster. After page 51 plaster, we're going to page 49, which is plumbness of walls. Plumbness of walls is going in on page 49. Plumbness of walls is page 49. After page 49, with plumbness of walls, we go to page 47 for our internal doors. Internal doors is on page 47, sorry. Page 47 is for internal doors. Internal doors on page 47. After page 47, internal doors, we go to page 45, which is for our parapet cappings. Parapet cappings is on page 45. So good old parapet cappings, page 45. After parapet cappings on page 45, we go to page 41. 41, we're putting in two tabs. We're putting in gutters and we're putting in plumbness of trusses. So gutters and plumbness of trusses, both on page 41. I've got my gutters and plumbness of trusses, both on page 41. Okay, after page 41, we go to page 39 for roof overhang. Page 39 is roof overhang. So page 39 is roof overhang. And then the final tab is going to be on page 37, which is bottom plate overhang. Bottom plate overhang on page 37, and that will be the final tab for tonight. The bottom over plate hang is on page 37, and that finishes our tabbing. So that's our guides, stands and tolerances completed.